morning, Bodyslams podcast viewers, and welcome to season 3, episode, I want to say 5, I believe we're on. It should be in the descriptions at the when you go back and look. But yeah, welcome to Breakfast and Bodyslams. I'm one of your co-analysts. I am Chio Frost. And without any further ado, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. I'm going to bring in one of my other co-analysts. That's right. He is my man. He's colored commentary extraordinaire for Three Legacies Wrestling, Mr. Chris O'Malley.
I didn't realize I was an analyst now. So
yes.
All kinds of new titles I'm being granted with.
Because
so honored.
Because in every day, somehow, whether it's in the world of wrestling, in our home life, jobs, in political, whatever, we somehow get, well, you know where I'm going to go with that. So, yeah.
I knew where you were going with that right away.
Yeah. No Vaseline at all. Just like just like Ice Cube's track he did when he was dissing
I'm a pass.
Eazy-E and the rest of the guys from NWA. Gotta love him.
I'm a pass on that. Thanks, though.
How's it going?
It's going good. It's a beautiful morning, actually. It's after we've had some insane weather this past week, so this has been nice.
Don't get me started. I had a drive back from New Jersey last night in that downpour.
Yeah, that was fun.
I tried to back my vehicle up to the front door of the facility to load my equipment in, and unfortunately it was pouring down so bad I couldn't hear people telling me yo, and I ended up backing up into one of the railings. It's a metal steel railing, so it pushed in the back of my bumper. So that's more work I need to be done to my vehicle because inspection's coming up.
Nice. Nice job. Yeah, I think we've all done that before. I actually backed my vehicle up into a pole outside Chris Decker's house once as I was leaving his house in the dead of night.
Hey, it happens.
I was a little annoyed with that.
Speaking of hitting poles, Reading is actually pretty famous for in the local Walmart. They had this. I guess it was the devastating pole that got area. It's one of these little yellow poles that only stands so big high, but it's high enough where people can see it while you're driving. It goes over your window where if you're sitting down in your vehicle, you can literally see it.
That may not matter to some people.
Question is, how do you miss that? I mean, how do you not miss it? There's ones where the car is up, like the bottom of it is on top. Like, what the hell were you doing just to get lifted up like that?
I saw a news article recently, and I think this happened in PA, in Northeast PA, where a car crashed into the second story of somebody's house. It was just up on the like the awning, just in the second story. I don't know how that happens, but
it's God has a sarcastic comedy side to him.
I think Pennsylvania just has those kinds of drivers here.
Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. I didn't get the plug at the top of the show, but yeah, go to our website, bodyslamspodcast.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button. If you don't like it on one platform, go to one of the other social media platforms that we have. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And don't forget to give our Instagram a follow as well. We're trying to be social media savvy. Yeah, we're trying to keep our stuff updated. It's really hard when we have busy lives, but if you can go give us a follow, come back in and check us out. Oh, we have a couple people in the chat room. The champ is in the house, baby. That's right. She is the Pro Wrestling Magic women's champion, as well as the Gen Pro. Please correct me if I say this wrong. The Gamma. I don't have my notes with me. Champion as well. But last night she took on Kelsey Reagan at Pro Wrestling Magic. You could have watched it on IWTV. It's only like $100 for the whole year. But yeah, hands down. She loves throwing those lariats. I tell you, baby. That's right. She'll take your goddamn head off. Ruthless effing Lala. I'm not gonna drop the pipe bombs of the F bombs on here, only because our man Shane Fair, he does a great job when he's doing a ring announcement. They gotta get a match between her and Danny Maff on just ring intros alone. That's right. And her and the rest of Prolific, they bring that BDE. For you don't know it, it's that big. I'm not gonna go and say it. Energy. You can figure it out for yourselves, though. But yeah, if you have not been to a Pro Wrestling Magic show, please do. Their next show is May 20th. I hope I am correct. That's right. As she, Miss Ruthless Lala, is trying to find out who attacked her like 2 months ago at another event they had in Jersey there. Our man Josh tune in. We know who he is. That's
yes,
right.
Sir.
Comment after comment after comment. Thank you. Oh, well, she'll say it for us. That's what they're bringing to BDE. Gotta love
with
her.
a Y.
yes, with a Y. Keep it correct.
Like
politically correct. Yes. Yeah, I would love to see her come to 3LW. She's friends with Ricardo. Maybe
I was going to say maybe we know somebody who can make that happen.
Oh, they personally know each other. They're in cahoots. Who knows?
All right.
Maybe it's in the woodwork that we don't know about, that us here. But
we don't know anything.
No, yes, we don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing.
And speaking of 3LW, this is the countdown.
Countdown to destruction.
Countdown to was it Spring Forward, the name of the show.
Yeah, worst day of the year, by the way, losing an hour of sleep. That is just terrible.
Here we go. Saturday, April 29th, Spring Forward will be in Lancaster, Pennsylvania at the Brightside Opportunity Center. First and second row are $20. General admission $15. Doors open at 5:30. Why do we say 5:30 and not a little bit closer? Not 6 or 6:30? Because it gets packed. Standing room. You don't want to miss out. Definitely want to tune.
Get there early.
Exactly what that man said over there. Wait, am I pointing in the right direction? I guess so.
I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
For me.
Well, we got the graphic in between us, so that's why I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, get your tickets. So also subscribe to Premiere. You can see the first 2 shows on there of 3 Legacies. Premiere is only like $50 for the whole year. That's
it's
Premiere,
a really good deal.
Premiere Streaming Network. As you see this poster, there's a whole host of talent that's on there, talent that many of us worked with in the past from other companies as well.
Almost everybody by this point.
Saying, got to get there early. See Jason Blade in action. Yes, Jason Blade won the mainstays there in 3LW. He been putting in some work, and out of speaking of Jason Blade, matter of fact,
he just got a new office space.
Who? Him? Oh yes,
yeah.
I seen that. Good kudos to him. Hey, Chris, while I'm doing this, why don't you look up that office space info, and we can give him a plug.
I can do that. I'm thinking about, it's getting long. I want to.
Okay. And yeah, we'll definitely give Blade a plug there as soon as he pulls up the info and stuff like that. But
unless he beats me to it in the comments, which he might.
Oh, probably will though. But we'll put it up on the
new location, the Blowout Bar, 132 Baltimore Street, Hanover, Pennsylvania.
All the way down in Hanover. So if you have to make the drive to Hanover, please, if you're close to that location. I just did some home care myself. I did it myself. It's easy.
You don't need Jason Blade services as badly anymore.
And besides all the other advertisements we have for all the matches that we will get to shortly, one thing particular popped up involving Jason Blade, matter of fact. And I have a video clip that we our people here somehow finagled to get off the Three Legacies Facebook page.
We got ways of getting our clips.
Yeah, they couldn't download directly, so please bear with us with the quality of it. So, but check this out.
Here we go. Light work. Light work. 2, 3, 4. Come on, got 2 more. 25, 26. Come on. 27. Easy. 28. There you go. There's my hope. Yeah, man, that was a great workout. Next week, you do 150 reps a day. Easy. You got that, bro. Yeah. Have some respect, man. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I was trying to grab my water. I just got done doing 54. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. You got some problem or something? Yeah, I do. Oh, you do? Yeah. So you know what? So you get a fucking problem right there. You got a problem right now. What are you doing? Come on, man. You want problem? You got problem. You got problem. Let's go. Hey, stop. Hold on. No. Come out. Relax. We don't do this right here. You want to take care of this? Take care of number 29. 29. Take care of it. All right. Take care of it. Get out of here. You got
Well, there you have it. Jason Blade apparently have his issues, some problems with Majestic Noah.
Not really much I can say right there. You know, that's but you got to give it to Ricardo. He wasn't going to let that go down in his school, and he said, we've said it before. You and I have both been there. Settle it in the ring.
Yeah, and then the sign of the disrespect. There is gym etiquette. Look around your surrounds. You're not knocking anyone's like water bottle or even like wipe down the machines, whatever. Like you got to have your respect in there. But apparently Noah was not trying to provide any of that whatsoever, and Blade wasn't having it, and he stood up for himself, and rightfully so. It's like it is what it is. And then Ricardo made the match for the 29th. Like I said, we don't have the graphic up, but we caught that footage, and we have it here for you fans. And just like how you plugged just a little bit ago before we went to the video, they sent us the address of the barbershop down there. And if you want to get booked without showing up, here you go. You can just go right there. Joshua, I can't pronounce last name sometimes. Bleach. I'm gonna say Bleach. Booksy.com. So check it out, folks. But
get your haircut. Get your ears lowered.
Yeah, something.
That old expression.
But yeah, a star-studded show we got going on. You definitely want to get your tickets. One of the places you definitely want to get your tickets from is Red Rose Sports Cards. That's right. You can go to redrosesportscards.com. They are one of the premier sports card training places around the Lancaster and Pennsylvania area. Matter of fact, they just advertised that they are, I guess, one of the official sellers for Topps. So their prices might be even cheaper now since they're getting directly from Topps themselves. So, but yeah, you definitely can go to Red Rose and get your tickets for Three Legacies Wrestling as well. And why not? And after you do that, you can stop over and get a bite to eat at Aruga's. That's right across the street. And if you don't know who Aruga's is one of 3LW's also sponsors as well. And it's also the after party spot in case you want to go grab a eat, drink, maybe catch up with some of the wrestlers after the show. But yeah, and it's also, like I said, Three Legacies Wrestling, the Academy, is only a couple doors down from Red Rose Sports Cars, and they are both directly across the street from Arugas. So what can you ask more? It's all right there together. But yo, here's Arugas for you.
There's always a reason to visit Aruga's Grill House and Sports Bar. Treat yourself to our fresh made-to-order food options and over 40 beers on tap. Watch the big game, catch up with old friends, or enjoy a family night out. Aruga's, this is your turf.
And if you missed the commercial, no worries, because Carolina Jim will promote it no less than 7 times while I'm trying to do my outro at the next show. So I will be interrupted multiple times just trying to close out.
And how does he promote that? How does he say
I can't do it.
Come
justice.
on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Come on.
You're gonna join us at Aruga.
He has that voice. Aruga. For some reason, I think of
he needs to channel a little more Mr. McMahon when he does the promotion. Let's go to Aruga's, pal. That's what I want to hear.
I think of Scooby-Doo. Aruga. I love Carolina Jim. He is awesome. We see him
Lancaster Jim.
Yeah. Now Lancaster Jim. That's right.
Lancaster Jim when he's with us. So,
all right, let's get to some of these matches that not just us, but you, the fans, will see if you get your tickets right away and get there on time to get those good seats.
Get your tickets now.
Up first, we have a tag team match featuring the ladies of the women division of 3LW. Harley Lopez makes her debut here in 3LW as she's teaming up with Journey Burke as they're taking on the team of Clara Carreras, who've been here multiple times, and the debuting of one of 3LW Academy students, Miss Zoe Cannon. That's right, she's making her debut finally. I appreciate her coming on our pop-up show that we did recently about I think maybe 2 weeks ago. I think I did it. So you can go back and check some of our live feeds out. You can go to our either our website or you can go to the YouTube and check out the playlist. Yeah, she's in the pop-up category. So definitely. What's your outcome on this match here? What's your predictions?
Well, here's the thing. We saw the video, Journey Burke trying to get Harley Lopez all hyped up for the match, and Lopez's immediate response was, stay out of my way. So if those two aren't on the same page, that's going to cause an issue here. Clara Carreras is the veteran in this match. This is Zoe Cannon's first ever match. So, you've heard of beginner's luck, and there's always that real possibility that if one team can't stay on the same page, the other team can easily dominate, even if it is somebody's first match. Here's what I'll say. We're seeing 3 debuts in 3 Legacies Wrestling in this match. We've seen Clara Carreras once. She wrestled Lady Frost on the previous show. Only the second women's match in 3LW. This is only going to be the third one you're going to witness here. Clara Carreras had a losing effort against Lady Frost, so now she's coming in for that redemption, right? And on her side is Zoe Cannon, one of the top students, making her first ever match. She's got to prove herself here. They're the team that I think has the most momentum going in. So if Harley Lopez and Journey Burke can't get on the same page, they could be in trouble. With that said, Harley Lopez and Journey Burke are the veteran team in this match, comparatively speaking. Even though they haven't wrestled in 3 Legacies Wrestling before, they've got that experience on their side versus the other team. So, is the Law of Attraction and her tag partner going to be victorious? Well, they certainly could, because they could easily capitalize on a rookie mistake that Zoe Cannon could make. Or in Clara Carreras' case, if she gets thrown off trying to redeem herself and get that win, it's all it takes is one mistake. You know all about that.
Yes, indeed.
One mistake is all it can take.
And you know how much I appreciate having you on the show, the way you break down, you analyze all this here that's going on.
Literally what my job is.
and that is like awesome. I love you for that. We have a couple more people in the chat room right now. checking in on us. We have my man Sean Kramers. He's also affiliated with the GoPro Wrestling video crew. He's currently up in Alaska right now, shooting a wrestling event up there. So my man Sean.
Yeah, good for you, man.
And also a local friend of mine, Alan, chiming in. Thank you for tuning in. Not too many local people from around the area here tunes in, but I'm glad he's one of them that at least takes the time and effort to at least check out and throw a comment up, just to say hi.
If you're local, then we better see you next Saturday.
Much appreciated. Yep. And moving along, we have other action. We have the returning of two other competitors that we've seen on plenty of shows that we have for 3LW. Tarzan Duran taking on the unorthodox style, the lucha style of Smiley. Chris.
So we've seen both of these guys wrestle numerous times in Three Legacies Wrestling. We've seen both of them be victorious, and we've seen both of them be on the losing side of things. So it's an unpredictable style matchup here. Here's where the strengths and weaknesses come in. Tarzan Duran, I've mentioned this before on commentary multiple times, deceptively strong. You don't expect him to really throw his opponent around the way he does, but he can. And maybe that's that jungle living out there, the old jungles of Jersey, which I'm still convinced is the Pine Barrens. I think he's got a little Jersey devil in him personally, the Tarzanian devil. I think he hasn't confirmed that yet, because it's hard to get an interview with the guy because he just eats bugs all day. But, doing my best here, my journalistic best. But he's a very vicious competitor. He's very calculating. He knows how to break down his opponent. He knows how to hurt his opponents. He's one of those guys, you watch him, he stays on top of his opponent at all times. Something that Joey Image brings up every single show. Stay on top of your opponent. Don't hit him with a big move and not capitalize on the pinfall. Tarzan doesn't do that. He hits a big move. He goes for the kill.
He has those animalistic tendencies in him to strike, and don't let up on his opponents.
But here's the thing. He's facing Smiley. And what we've seen of Smiley is he knows exactly how to counter someone like Tarzan Duran. He has that never say die, fight till he can't fight any longer attitude. And he throws the masks on. They reflect his personality. So it's always good to see what mood he's in just based on what mask he's wearing. But he's another one of these guys where he's just so unpredictable, and you can stay on top of him, but I've seen him kick out everything. We just saw him wrestle Delirious. Delirious got the upper hand at the end, but that wasn't an easy cakewalk for Delirious. He needed to pull out every stop to put Smiley down.
Yeah, Delirious seemed a little dumbfounded as soon as he pulled off the yellow mask.
Yeah, and there was
a Delirious mask. Customized.
A very familiar black and green style mask that we may have seen before.
Yeah.
So this is one of those matches I can't predict how this one's going to go, because I could see it going either way. And it goes back to what I said about the women's match. I think it's going to be who capitalizes at the right moment.
And let me put this in retrospective for everyone out there listening. Every match we see, it's going to go either one way or another, because 3LW, they put together these matches for you people out there that you don't know. You might have your fan favorites that you might like, but the problem is it's like a topsy-turvy. It's like a flip of the coin with the matches they put together. So you never know. You can have a big, huge guy, let's say such as, I'm just going to throw this out here. Let's say Sinister X taking on someone like Damien Anord. All right. And you never know. Anord could pick up the victory on him. By how, though?
We saw Anord hold his own against Clayton Adams and Sinister X.
Yeah, just as an example, though, that's the kind of matches 3LW puts out there. You never know what to expect, who's facing each other, and what the outcomes are going to be, because they're bringing the quality of wrestling back. Hey, I just noticed this. One of our good buddies that we both know personally, Mr. Philip Stamper checking in on
Mr.
us.
President.
Yeah, he is the president of Professional Wrestling.
That he is.
That's right. You want to check out some of his podcast work that he does. He goes live every once in a while, and he gives whatever feedback he gives. Great guy. Love him. We got Mr. Mello tuning in. Matches get better and better. Every wrestler is full of surprises.
Agreed.
Thank you.
100% agreed.
Yeah, like before you know it, we're probably going to get some more new analysts on here on the show with us who can go head to head with T. They can talk about other dudes as well. So
Okay, that's fine. So those are analysts. So I'm an analyst, but those guys get to be analysts. I see.
Yes. But
I see what you play here.
we all came from the Bobby Heenan School of Broadcast of Journalism.
Yes.
And if you like that show, they do have it on that shirt. They do have it on ProWrestlingTees.com, the Bobby Heenan School of Broadcast Journalism. So I definitely want to get one of them, though.
Yeah, me
for
too.
For sure. And speaking of Pro Wrestling Tees, why we are at it, since we have your attention right now,
Here comes the plug.
And people popping in and out the room. Sometimes we have one viewer, sometimes we have three. Today we got up to 4 viewers I saw, but they keep popping in and out. Speaking of Pro Wrestling Tees, that's right. 3 Legacies Wrestling is on ProWrestlingTees.com, and you can get one of your shirts. We have 3 up there right now. The classic original, which is in the middle, the Build Your Legacy, and the Red Rose one. So pick up any one of them. On there, just type in 3L Wrestling on the website. You might have to search it like that. Not sure, but definitely go there, pick it up, show support at the shows. And if you don't get them there, even if you come to shows to get yours, but they don't have it in your size because being sold out, as many people keep buying them up, this is the place you want to go to order your shirt, hands down. I'm not sure if they have the hoodies there yet or not, but we definitely have hoodies at the show. I know the weather's getting warmer. You can have it as a keepsake until the weather starts to get chill, but get your merch, show support, show love. 3 Legacies Wrestling, Lancaster area, supporting the surrounding and the community. They're doing a lot of charitable.
Hats.
I
want hats.
I want fanny pack.
They
do a lot of charity work for a lot of different organizations and stuff like that. So definitely show support for 3 Legacies. They're out there. They're not just a wrestling promotion. They're there for the community, whether it's drug and alcohol, autism, you name it. They're supporting everybody out there. So it's definitely a company.
It's a very charitable organization. Like, we can't stress that enough.
Family friendly, friendly, and a lot of times when you least suspect it, they bring in the stars.
We all need 3 Legacies Wrestling fanny packs now. I need that.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
We need to wear them at every show.
Mr. Merchandise, whoever's in charge of the marketing over there.
Who's the 3LW merchandising weasel?
I don't know.
We need to talk to them.
We might have to talk to his secretary, that chick Meg that we see run around in and out the office. Her.
Oh yeah, I know Meg.
Yeah. We have to get with her.
Meg.
Yeah,
we're Meg, fanny packs,
and Bobby.
Yeah. Bobby, fanny packs. Let's go.
Back to our lineup.
Out of that.
Back to our star-studded lineup for spring forward. We have another tremendous tag team match, but it's not just a tag team match. It's a 6-man tag team match. That's right. We're giving you triple the pleasure on both sides. We get to see Ace Dallas teaming up with Merrick Miami, his regular partner, and teaming up with a returning Bill Bain, taking on Prince Piranha, Tom Mitchell, and Junie Underwood. Back to you, Chris.
We got a very interesting matchup here. Now, 6-man tags are trios matches, if you want to get lucha about this. These matches can be extremely unpredictable because with the tag team dichotomy, most tag teams are usually on the same page because they've known each other forever. You throw that extra guy out there, now you've got an X factor. Can all these guys be on the same page and work together? In this case, we all know Ace Dallas and Merrick Miami have each other's backs. We've seen that before. We've seen them help each other out. And again, if the referee doesn't see it, sometimes that's all you can do, you know? So, as they say, a win's a win. And we've seen Ace Dallas and Merrick Miami assist each other to victory. Now they've got Bill Bain in their corner. And we've seen Bill Bain before. This guy is just a no-nonsense, knock you out, fight you type of wrestler. You know, he's my type of wrestler. He
likes you.
He better. I don't want to tangle with Bill Bain. I've seen what he can do.
He's a beast. He been around the business for years, especially like up in the Lehigh Valley.
Yes.
You know, I heard his name floating around. I've been in locker rooms maybe a couple times with him before in the past. He's a no nonsense type of guy. He goes out there, puts the work in, and you know, and like he been on TV already.
He gets the job done.
Yes.
That's his thing. He gets the job done.
He's almost like almost like a hitman for hire type guy, you know.
Yes.
Like, hey, he's coming in, he's collecting his payday, he's doing the job that he's here getting paid to do, and that's it. And he's not gonna let anyone slack think they're gonna come in and think he's a walk in the park. He's gonna make them try to earn their victory, which on the bright side for him, it's usually him picking up that W.
Yes. Now, on the other side here, you have two relative newcomers, Tom Mitchell and Junie Underwood, but we've seen them before. We've seen what they can do. They've got good heads on their shoulders. So as long as they can work together and coexist, I could see the two of them being a match for a team like Ace Dallas and Merrick Miami. Now you throw in Piranha. We know the SWO champion. So we know that this guy's got experience with victories. We've seen him victorious here in 3 Legacies Wrestling. And we've also seen him in 6-man tags. And we know when there's a common enemy on the other side, he can easily work with anybody. So this is another one where it's going to depend on the communication between the teams. The experience is on the left side of the poster. If you're looking at the screen, it would be that left. But the communication is possibly on the right side. So, as you mentioned earlier, Chio, you can't predict winners in 3 Legacies Wrestling matches. And this is another one. It's got me stumped, but all I know is that it's going to boil down to the same thing I say in every single tag team match, especially 6-mans. It all boils down to communications, trusting your partners, and having each other's back. Whichever team does it better, they're the ones that are going to win.
Most definitely. Like hands down, me. I'm gonna have to go with my pick of the team of Bain, Dallas, and Miami, only because like Dallas and Miami, they've been teaming up together frequently, and this is the first time for any of the 3 on the opposite side ever got together. Junie Underwood, he has a team of his own that he goes around and works with in other companies and stuff. So this is the first time him teaming up with any one of these other 2 guys. And like I said, Miami and Dallas, hands down, they already in the same mindset of what they want to do when they're out there. And as far as Bain goes, it's he's probably going to be on the same mindset, just win at any cost. So whatever dastardly trick, deceiving, whatever, that's what they're all going to have in store for themselves, what they want to do. They want to just go in there, put the work in, and win however they please. So,
right.
And
you're just saying that because you don't want to be on Bill Bain's bad side. We know why.
You're actually right. You know, that's the same. That's the same thing like Mr. Kevin Murphy too. I don't want to be on his bad side either. I'm glad I left the table when he joined us at the show and he was talking to Joe. Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with that guy whatsoever.
By the way, a quick shout out to our friend Joey Image, recovering from spinal fusion surgery.
I love you, Joe. Definitely, I love you, brother. I hope you. But
he'll be
well.
there.
I want to
be there.
I mentioned before, I want to give you a big hug the same way Shane Douglas hugged Gary Wolf. when the neck surgery.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Please don't do that.
I went there. Love that guy. Get well, Joe.
Please, yeah.
I hope Buddy the Beagle is licking your neck into recovery.
Shout out to Buddy the Beagle.
All right, and let's see here. Wait, our man Mike just tuned in again. He gave us some more. This is going to be an entertaining match. Junie's energy, Tom's knowledge, and Piranha's hunger, which increases as time passes on a match. Bane isn't a slouch, and Ace and Merrick know how to capitalize on distraction. Correcto mundo. That's pretty much what
100%.
Yes.
He's spot on with that analysis.
And moving forward to the next match, which also kind of surprised me. We're gonna have another debut.
Yes.
It is one of 3 Legacy Wrestling's students, Mr. Al Snook, taking on his mentor, Mr. Ricardo Rodriguez. What do you know about Al Snook here?
I know he's putting in the time. He's putting in the effort. He's got a lot to prove, and I know he's coming into this match. I know there's going to be some nerves on display, but ultimately he's going out there to show the world what he can do. And what a perfect opportunity to make a name for yourself than to not only debut against the man that trained you, but imagine if he gets a victory over the man that trained him.
Yeah, most definitely. Like he should be really nervous going in. Like you said, debut match, man. The butterflies are going to be in the stomach behind the curtain as you're getting ready before they hit your music. You're ready to come to the ring. When the ring announcer asks him what his name is for the card and stuff, he might just say, yeah, my name is All Shook. So you never know. He might be shook before the match even starts, and then we'll see. You know, are those butterflies gonna get to him though? That's the question.
I'm gonna say this to Al Snook, just same to Zoe Cannon, because they're both having their first professional matches on this show. It is perfectly okay to be nervous. Honestly, if you weren't nervous, you're probably doing something wrong. So, but take those nerves and channel that energy. This is your moment to shine for both of them. This is your moment to shine. Get out there, capitalize, do what you need to do. And remember, you're here to make a legacy.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it any better than what you just did.
Now look at you dominating the screen over here.
Well, I did just to put you on the side. See, on the side there, just so they can see your face when you're
the Chio show.
Well, when you're describing the matches, I figure at least they want to see your face because you're going more in depth.
It's my job as a broadcast analyst. I can't be an analyst. This is family friendly entertainment.
Definitely. Before we get to the main event, at least I believe it's the main event. I'm gonna plug something
I believe
else.
They said it's the main event. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna plug something else here for all you aspiring pro wrestlers, managers, referees, ring announcers, you name it, whatever part of the professional wrestling industry that you would like to become a part of.
Promoters.
Yeah, well, besides that one right now.
Yeah.
There's too many promoters. Like there's too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah.
Check out 3 Legacies Wrestling Pro Wrestling Academy. That's right. In row today, Monday through Thursday is their regular hours. They do have open ring nights as well for the more experienced. They do have seminars and stuff like that. They'll work on your conditioning, your in-ring training, your brand and marketing. Like I said, referees and manager training as well. They'll work on your promos, how to do a nice interview. They'll break down the psychology of your match and of your promos, how you want to put it all out there. And not only just the American style that we have here, they also bring the Lucha Libre style. That's right. Because Jesus Ricardo Rodriguez is pretty well trained in that style. And you don't want to. And like I said, they have seminars with highly experienced professional trainers that come in from all fields that will help you out succeed and build your legacy.
You can get a lot out of those seminars just by attending them. And like, I can't bump, so I can't do the in-ring stuff, but I still attended one of the seminars and I learned so much just about the psychology and in-ring work of the business. And, just again, and the things that you can't train, branding and marketing and everything, being that you're really promoting yourself.
Like right here on that poster, you see 2 graduates already made their debut at the last show. 2 more in that picture right there will be
3 about to follow.
Yes.
And the proud trainer.
Yep. And like I said, we got the 2 with Zoe Cannon and Al Snook. That's going to be on this show. And the previous 2 was Damien Nord in the back row and Clayton Adams right there. And speaking of, hold up, our man Michael's chiming in again. Al Snook is 3 Legacies' most technical, toughest, and scrappy. Both him and Zoe will knock it out the park. Don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep on them. Love it.
Yo, you know what? I'm actually starting to think that we need Mr. Mello.
We need a new analyst.
Yeah. I think we might have to send him a offer and see if his people could talk to our people, and maybe we can get him on the show and start being a broadcast journalist here as well. So but he's very very has a lot of information about what goes on at the school. Why? Because I think we crossed paths there plenty of time. I think I think everyone in the school crossed paths with him.
I think I've seen him once or twice. There,
so
just saying.
Kind of familiar. Yeah.
It might be someone good to help us analyze the students.
Most definitely.
Discuss them a little bit.
I'm just a bro. No, I like that.
Yeah, put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Put that on a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt right there. I'm just a bro in the know. Oh my God.
That's a t-shirt.
Right there.
I'm jealous I didn't come up with that. So
you're not a bro.
Never said I was.
And
I'm not a lot of things. I'll still put it on a t-shirt.
For real. And jumping to our self-proclaimed main event, I would say. Like I said, it wasn't.
This is.
I'm gonna go with you.
I saw it advertised as the main event.
Okay,
so
all right. I wasn't sure because I bounced around all over the place. The returning, well, actually 2 people returning: Mantequilla, Bro Keller, and the debuting Facade.
Now, this is the match I'm the most intrigued by because look at the 3 factors you have going on here. We've seen Mantequilla in action, the buttery smooth superhero. We have seen him really dominate when it comes to the Lucha Libre style. Bro Keller has not yet lost a match in 3 Legacies wrestling. He's on an absolute tear right now. He's got the crowd solidly behind him. He's got all that energy. That's why he's all energy. And he's almost unstoppable when you see him in action. Now you have Facade. Now, I'm familiar with Facade from the independent scene, but we haven't seen him in 3 Legacies wrestling yet. So he could bring something completely different to the table that they're not expecting. So I hope Mantequilla and Bro Keller, if they haven't crossed paths with Facade before, and I think he said he's had some history with them. So I'm sure they've done their homework and they know what he's going to bring to the table. But you've got the X factor of this being a triple threat match or a 3-way dance if you want to get Philadelphia about this. So triple threat matches are hard. We know this because even when you've got that one-on-one going, there's always that third man that you need to factor into the equation. You go for a pin. Did you take care of the third opponent?
Definitely.
And that's usually why we see finishers not be as effective in a 3-way dance because you hit your finisher and you go to pin the guy, it doesn't matter if the pin gets broken up. He could have been out for 20 seconds. But yet, so that you gotta. This is one of those matches, unlike a tag team match or a 6-man tag, where it's still legal one-on-one. I'm emphasizing the word legal there because we've seen those breakdowns before. There's no break from the action when there's 3 guys in there at once. So it's gonna boil down to who picks their spot perfect.
It's definitely going to be fast-paced, high energy,
high flying.
The fans, people be lucky if they see use on commentary. Be lucky if you see the fans are standing on their feet, because that has happened during the shows where fans get so excited and they just don't sit down, and the people behind them.
Well, thankfully, our boys over there at the production company, old Babaconda, great guys, by the way. Fantastic production job. They did hook us up with a monitor so we can follow the action from our seats because when we didn't have the monitor, fans had a tendency to just stand up right in front of us. And it's just like, okay, cool. So I guess I won't be calling the action here because.
Yeah. So people, if you come out, please be respectful, especially if you got kids sitting behind you. Those little ones can't see. So please, you can quick get up and cheer.
We're all
have
for
a seat.
excitement.
Yeah,
we're all for the excitement and the passion. But just always be mindful of who's around you. Make sure you're not blocking someone's point of view.
Yeah, but especially what I put out is the kids, the little ones. Their parents paid their money for them to come see the shows. Just.
We know they didn't pay their ticket.
Yeah, obviously.
Unless that lemonade stand was just kicking butt that week.
You booming.
Don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
Better watch. We're going to have a 3 Legacies lemonade stand. Folks, if you want to know about our schedule, you can actually cross a lot of this off this calendar here. We're up to the month of April 29th, and we got May 19th, June 16th, July 14th, August 19th, September 15th, October 21st, November 18th, and December 16th. And our man already posted this about this show is going to be amazing from start to finish. Just another path to the Red Rose Rumble. Then speaking of Red Rose Rumble, that's going to be held August 19th.
Yes.
As you see on the calendar it says the Clipper Magazine Stadium, and I believe I have that graphic.
I can't take credit for the name Red Rose Rumble because I'm sure multiple people thought of it, but it was one of the ones that showed up in my head at one point. So I'm really, really happy to see, even if I can't take credit for it, I'm happy to see that name being used.
Only 4 months away. Last year was tremendous.
Well, you guys want to be at this one. Let me tell you, you should be at all of them first off, but this is the one you want to make sure you get your tickets for.
For people who don't realize, the last show there, they had, let's run this down very carefully. Look at this lineup. They had Santino Marella.
Yes.
They had Ricardo Rodriguez, Alberto Del Rio, Rob Van Dam, Dirty Dango, and a whole host of other talent was there in the house in this jam-packed Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Outdoor show on the baseball field. That's right, on the diamond. They're doing their thing August 19th, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that.
I love the aesthetic of a wrestling show at a baseball stadium, by the way. It's just so much fun.
Have you ever worked a baseball stadium before on a show?
I've worked a baseball stadium before for a baseball game. I did commentary for a baseball game for several actually. So yes, I have worked baseball stadiums before. Last year I
semi kind of helped out. I wasn't officially a part of it, but I kind of semi helped out with production side up there with the audio crew,
Mhm.
helping them with their cues and stuff like that. This year I'll be doing pretty much the same thing, helping them out in the
Yep.
booth. So I will not be running my sound system. It'll be the stadium sound system, and their crew's gonna be running. I'll just be directing.
That's almost like a day off for you.
Yeah. It feels
Pretty
good.
much, yeah.
It feels good.
I was gonna say that's literally
I
a day
know. It
off for
feels
you.
so good. I don't have to set nothing up and tear anything down.
Look at this guy. He comes to the biggest show, and he basically just gets to sit back and tell other people what to do.
Sounds like life.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm looking forward to that. I'll be in the booth calling the action.
The only other time I was a part of a wrestling shows at stadiums was back it was for IWA at the Reading the Reading Stadium where the Reading Phillies play.
Yep.
The Fighting Phils.
Yep.
They actually had an IWA versus ECW show. So it was a bunch of ECW guys coming.
Yeah.
I was involved in a triple threat tag team match. It was me, my partner, taking on the team of Tommy Golden and Ox Hog versus two ECW originals, the Baldies, DeVito and Angel. So that was quite it was the butterflies were there. The butterfly obviously it was elimination. We did eliminate the team of Hog and Golden, but the Baldies, they actually stood on the sideline by a commentary and they waited to who and they picked off the leftovers. So we were banged up a little bit from our battle. So they came in and they did their thing and they picked up the W. After the match, a second fight almost broke out between them and the fans in the crowd. So, awesome. So it was like over 1,000 people just for that little small venue right there. It was pretty exciting though.
Yeah, the baseball stadium is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to see everybody there. You know, there's going to be the stars are going to come out for it. So, yeah, you guys want to be at this show, and they're going to probably put tickets on sale relatively early.
Tickets are on sale now
for the baseball stadium.
Oh no! I mean for the show that's coming.
Oh, I know that, but I mean, like, what I'm saying is for the baseball stadium, like, that's going to be a big show, and those tickets are going to fly. So, go to the social media, follow 3 Legacies Wrestling on social, follow Bodyslams podcast on social while you're at it. Like, just follow everything.
Yeah, I believe it's Bodyslams PCast, but I might have to fix that.
But we're gonna keep you guys updated. Obviously, when the tickets are on sale, we're gonna let you know here too. But you're gonna want to follow the socials and follow the website. You want to make sure you get your tickets. I can't stress that enough. If you don't already have tickets for this upcoming Saturday, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you doing? We're almost wrapped up with this show anyway for the week. So when you're done with us, go over there and buy your tickets. Like, just you don't want to miss out.
If you're lucky, you might be able to see us next week as we give the post show the next day with results of what happened, what went down, the news, notes, and whispers of 3 Legacies. Ooh.
We got to work on some scheduling first, but we'll see if we can pull that off.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pull that off. 10 a.m. Sunday. We'll see if it works.
We'll make it. We'll make something happen.
Oh, definitely. And the very next day after this Saturday, I'll actually be in New Jersey, in Gloucester City. I just want to throw this up there. It's for We Are One Wrestling. They are actually having, for people who don't know, they're having Jimmy the Jester Battle Royal. Jimmy just passed recently. He was a member student of the legendary Monster Factory in New Jersey. So they will also be holding their Eagle Weight tournament as well. It's the first round they're going to be doing, the first round of the tournament. Between that and the Rumble, who knows what else you might see. Here's some of the action. You got an open challenge match. a women's match. Tickets $20, 12 and under 5. Doors open at 2. Bell time 3 p.m. Like I said, come out, show your support. Hey, it could be a weekend full of wrestling for you between three legacies and We Are One. So
I never had the pleasure of meeting Jimmy the Jester, but obviously, I felt the impact of his passing just because of how much it impacted so many people I know and I care about. So my condolences to him and good luck to everybody on that show. Let's do him proud.
Yes, most definitely. And let me see. Are we missing anything else here? Let me just take a quick peek at
We've got some merchandise too.
Oh yes, definitely. Do you know where to go and get it at?
I do not. So how am I supposed to get a shirt? What do I do?
Well,
Gia,
here
what do
I have this throwback. this throwback Run DMC style shirt, BSP com, like for BodySlamsPodcast.com. I might do an updated version of this. I'm not sure. I
do like that logo though.
But we
Very
also
simple.
We also have this here, as you see it in the banner behind me, the coffee mug. We also have this on glasses, and
I think some eggs.
I think we have fanny packs. Yeah, well, this is breakfast and body slams.
I know.
I'm my
the
breakfast
splatter in the back makes me want
my
eggs.
breakfast is empty. See, this is matching. This is blending in with the green screen. See,
I
it
know,
melted.
I love it.
It melted right through the bowl.
That's a great bowl.
The food melted right through the bowl. No, I had some cheesecake cookies, whatever, because I ran out of muffins.
That's a breakfast of champions right there.
Well, I usually have blueberry, like little tiny blueberry and banana nut muffins for breakfast with my coffee.
I got a breakfast triple threat for you. You ready? Here we go.
Go ahead.
Buttermilk pancakes versus Belgian waffle versus French toast.
Is that a triple threat match?
Yeah, what's your pick? You got all three in
Buttermilk pancakes versus Belgian waffles versus what?
French toast.
Honestly, okay. Classic buttermilk pancakes is the veteran here. They put their time in, their energy around the business of people's stomachs. You definitely had the up and comer, the mid Carter guy, the French toast guy.
That's the mid Carter. Okay.
Yeah. That's the mid card guy. Because he's right after the vet. So I'm not gonna say whatever, but he's second in command there. He's pretty decent because you can take some slabs of bread, put in some eggs and stuff like that, whatever. And then you have, I'm gonna say the rookie because you have to have that griddle eventually to make that. So in history time wise, I think the rookie of the Belgian came after the other two. That's what I'm thinking. But hands down, when you get tired of seeing the same old thing or eating the same stuff, like as far as the stuff that's easy to make, such as the pancakes or the French toast, you want something to spark your eyes, your visual craving of what you see on your plate. And just to see the texture, the way it's made of a Belgian waffle, it's soft and fluffy if it's made right, like a pancake, because it'll be soft, depends on how they make it. And then you top it with whatever, same thing like with pancakes. And I'm going to have to go with the Belgian on this one.
Belgian waffle for the win. Okay.
Belgian for me for the win. How about
Belgian
yourself?
for the win. So I love all three. Let's get that out there. But given the choice, I will take the dinner plate sized buttermilk pancake that you can get at a diner over French toast and the Belgian waffle. But just the little regular pancakes you can make at home, that just don't do it for me. It's got to be a diner, like the ones that are this thick and they're this big, that's the winner. But if you're talking about the regular pancakes, I'll put that to the side and take the French toast anytime.
All right.
But the only reason waffles fall by the wayside for me is because I spent many years working in hotels and having to deal with people complaining about the waffle maker. So there's history there. Me and the waffle don't get along. Nothing against it. It's still delicious. But Me and the waffle got history there. So
Well, that's why they shouldn't be making their waffle. They should have someone who's back there making it for them, so they know it's going to come out right.
and that's part of the thing with the continental breakfast is you
And
just pour the waffle
but the thing,
batter in.
no. But the thing about the waffle, when you say about the waffles, I'm thinking you're just grabbing waffles, throw them in a toaster, making those kind of waffles.
No, you do that. You
Got the
pour
Belgian,
the batter in, and
the Belgian,
that's
yeah.
so good. But people would just
you gotta time it like a hard-boiled egg.
Yes, for sure. So diner pancake for the win, but my mom's homemade French toast is where it's at. So
there you go. Some people will jump on here. If
I saw
they had
French
the
toast in the comments from our
yeah.
pal Josh. I saw that. So
some people might
he's
jump
on Team French toast. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, some people who haven't watched this, they might jump in and say they like crepes.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too. These freaking this is going to be Chris's social media pet peeve of the week, folks, because Twitter's a cesspool. I'll just throw that out there. Twitter
and everybody lost their blue check marks.
Yeah, and then a bunch of people got them back today, so I don't know what's going on with that. Twitter's just a mess right now. But I love when you put a poll out on Twitter and you're just like, all right, so who would you pick in a like? Were you a Bret Hart guy or were you a Shawn Michaels guy? And then somebody comes in and goes, I was a Vader guy. Like, he's not one of the choices.
Yeah. So
We're
that's
not
why
having that discussion.
Well, that's why when you do a poll, you got to make it a poll where they only click on the options that are chosen. That's it. And
but
there's no other. There's no other. They can't click on it. It's only
but you always got the comment section. That's the problem. The
that's
problem's the comment section.
That's when you deactivate the comment section.
Yeah. None of you can chat now. Y'all ruined it. I said pancake, waffle, or French toast, and you come out with crepe. That wasn't an option.
And here's the thing: all those delicious things will go good with your coffee mug.
From Bodyslams
That's right.
Podcast.
That's right. Go to bodyslamspodcast.com. Support us on this page. If you go to our pod shop, you can go to our
pod shop. I like that.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Pod shop. If you go to our pod shop, not Shop Zone or anything like that.
Not a pawn shop.
No, maybe. But
you're trading your old wrestling merch for more.
Yeah, go to our pod shop. Click on any one of our items. We're still updating our stuff. Hey, Chris, if you have any updated designs for yourself, maybe Chris O'Malley type shirts, we could put them on there, the graphics, and sell your shirts. I'm
gonna take a page from our old friend Peter DeLonge. He has encouraged multiple times. He says commentators need to stop acting like they're not part of the show and put merch out there. So you know what? Why not? I actually do have a design.
The O'Malley Project.
Yes. So why not? Why not have a design out there? Who knows? I might sell tens of shirts. You never know.
Yeah. So whatever you people purchase off of our pod shop through what platform are we using? I can't remember right now. Dude, it's been so because I was using Cafe Press at one time.
Yeah.
And I used another one.
Are you a Redbubble guy?
Huh?
Are you a Redbubble guy?
I don't think I ever heard of Redbubble.
That's what I used for my old shirts.
I'm like stuck right now. But yeah, if you go,
what's the shop?
But if you click, oh, we got stuff everywhere, dude.
It's on the website. Just go to the website.
Yeah, exactly. It's on the website. Know what? Now you got me being now I'm gonna inquire my own shop. Like what the hell do we have? Yeah. So, but yeah, we have glasses, mugs. We have different shirt designs. We're on spring. That's what it is. We're on spring.
Spring. All right.
Yeah, it used to be something else. Spring. The name used to be bigger, and they changed it. So, you know what? Let me see if I can pull it up here for everyone to see. Screen share. I love this shit.
There you go. But yeah, so spring is what you want to promote there. So get yourself some gear. Fanny packs coming soon.
No, we have fanny packs on there.
There you go.
We do have fanny packs.
Get yourself a fanny pack.
Boom.
There they are.
Here we go. Here's the page right there. Let me go to the fanny packs section. Let me see apparel, unisex, homeware, accessories, fanny packs. Let's see which ones what designs do we have in here? I don't think we have many. Oh, here we go. We got some breakfast and body slam stuff there. You can't really see. It's right here on the end here. You can't really see it too much. Got to zoom in or just click on it. Got two of them. We got JoJo photos as well and we had this mock version of Assassin's Creed. It's called
Assassin's
Breed. Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yeah. So that was a mock one we did just for giggles.
Of course.
So it's so
well, it popped me. So
yeah, it's a parody one. So
yeah.
So who knows? We might come up with more parody shirts that'd be just as funny. It depends on what you like.
Or just as cheesy, but
exactly.
Cheesy sells.
Always it does.
Cheesy sells, yeah.
One shout out that I did not give at the beginning of the show is our man's on Amazon. A couple of our friends are on Amazon with books. That's right. You might want to order the 3 Count and Class in Session. Two of our friends. One, My Life in Stripes as a WWE referee by former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas. That's right. You can pick it up on Kindle and paperback. It's not available in a hardcover. And as well as our man, Steve Hershowitz, which is Steve the Teacher, for anyone who knows him around the PA Jersey area. Well known with a lot of the vets over here. He's doing his thing overseas in Asia. Where's he at? Is he in
China?
China. I want to say China. For a second, I was going to say South Korea. But on Kindle, it's unlimited. He has paperback and hardcover. So give or take any one of those. Also, our friend of ours, Missy Sampson, she put out 3 books for inspiring wrestlers. Though they look like kids' books the way they're advertised, but then again, a lot of these guys coming in, they're rookies. They're like our kids, so it's laid out. It's laid out where it's simple enough that they can't get confused when they're trying to figure out their character, their gimmick, and just not as it's 3 different books. Missy Sampson.
Well, I'll have to put it to the test to see if it's simple enough where I can't get confused. Because if I can get through it, then anybody can get through it.
Oh, definitely.
So, I'll put it to the test.
Before we get off the air, we've been here over an hour. I thought we were actually going to go less, but that's the benefit of having somebody else on the show that you could feed, that you can bounce stuff back and forth off of. If we had more people on, this show would probably go longer because we just keep feeding. Yes. Yeah, so the benefit, like if I'm on here by myself, I might go a half hour, maybe 45 minutes tops.
Yeah, I've done a one-man show before, and I usually only go about 20 minutes. So
yeah, so it's always good. It's always good to have somebody else. Yeah, it's always good to have somebody else. That way you can bounce back and forth off each other. And because you never know, some new stuff might pop up by accident that you don't even realize. And speaking of popping. Pops up. You popped something up on me before we got on air. Our man Chris here wants to give a plug.
I got 2 quick plugs I want to give, and then before we get out of here. Number 1, if you guys enjoy content on Twitch, you can follow my official Twitch channel for my brand, CKCC, the Club Kayfabe Creative Community. It's CKCC Online is the Twitch channel. We are now affiliated, so we have content pretty much daily. So join myself and my partner in crime, Dan Peck, as well as others. The next project is I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. What was that? CKCC what?
Online.
Online. Is it .com?
It's twitch.tv/CKCC Online.
Okay, on Twitch. All right.
Yep. Yes, sir. So you guys want to check that out. If you guys are into Super Nintendo, for you older veterans out there in the gaming world, I am going to be playing through the entire library of games and giving them grades. Some of them will be phenomenal, and others, well, yeah, we all know how that is. Just like some games are the Brett and Austin of the Super Nintendo, and other games are the Taker and Giant Gonzalez. So, It is what it is. So join me on that journey.
There you go. I hope I typed it up right. Twitch.com/CKCC.
Yes, sir, you did.
All right.
It's
So
Twitch.tv actually.
Oh, okay. All right. I can fix that.
But if you go to Twitch and they put up CKCC online, they'll find us. My business partner Dan is on there practically daily, so there's almost always something to watch. And if you guys ever play WWE Supercard, Dan is constantly out there doing the Supercard events, so you can check that out. We're going to be working with a 4-way GM mode in WWE 2K23, so that's going to be insane.
I have yet to get 2K23 yet because I'm still rocking with the PS4. I have not got the PS5 yet.
John Cena showcase mode is very difficult. He's very hard to beat.
I really, honestly, I have to go and say this, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there just as much like me where they don't even really play the game. They get the game and they just deal with everything in creative mode.
Yeah,
I just love doing the creative mode and just playing with the creative characters. Some people make some great stuff, so you just download them instead.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to download and tweak them to make them a little better. They're there, but they're not all there.
They're not all there.
So,
if any of you out there since like I said, affiliated channel now, so we've got people watching. I'm going to be putting some 2K23 content out there. So if you're out there, independent wrestlers, if there's a version of you out there, because it's cross-platform, so I can get it on wherever you are, let me know. Let me know how to find you, and I'll throw you out there, and I'll plug you. So
yeah, so definitely we're gonna try to go over and have our Twitch page follow your Twitch page or whatnot.
Yes. Yeah, we'll do a little Twitch on Twitch action there.
Yeah.
Last plug. I'm starting,
and then I was sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Maybe you can get some of those picture graphics off of what you guys do and create or whatever, and we can showcase them on here. Or matter of fact, fans out there, if you come up with creative characters that you want to show off, especially of the indie circuit,
yeah,
send us your pictures of your creative characters.
I will do
with your tag name and stuff, and we'll post it.
I will find 30 of the most ridiculous creative wrestlers out there and do a rumble with the 30 most ridiculous things I can find. So
you make me want to go out and get it now. Now you make
maybe I'll have to have you sit in on that and call the action with me just to comment on what shows up, because I've seen some funny stuff.
Do commentary. I can do commentary on some creative stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
It's so much fun the stuff people come up with. It literally goes, somebody spent an entire day of their life coming up with this, and here it is. Last plug for me, guys, is I want everybody here, if I don't like to get into politics because politics are very divisive, but there is a new digital empire that is popping up. It's called the Future Is Now Coalition, and I am very happy to be part of this new career journey. If you go to futureis.org, it's futureis.org, you can see everything that we're doing here. Just imagine, and this is going to be hard to imagine, which is why this is going to be a big project. Imagine a site that only presents you with facts, does not take any political bias, and holds politicians accountable. That is our mission. And you can learn more at futureis.org. And I'm very happy to be part of the marketing and outreach team. And I'm looking forward to really helping try to change the shape of American politics here. So it's going to be a big project.
Yeah, folks, it's not one-sided, whether you're a Republican or Democrat.
Or any other party, they're all going to be included. That's key factor there.
Yeah, they're going to call it right down the line in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I know it sounds impossible, but
everybody's going to be subject to it's like your parents. I'm like, one parent wants to be the good parent, they want to call the other one the bad parent. And they want you to pick sides. If they're both wrong, they're both wrong. You know,
they're both wrong. Exactly.
It is what it is.
And
but
I'm not saying that like you personally can't have a personal opinion as to which party you prefer. That's fine. We're not trying to like discourage that from people. You know, your party's your party, but we're going to present facts and accountability on all sides.
Yeah.
So
let's say someone in your predicament.
Let's say there's a purple and an orange party, right?
No. Well, what I was going to say for like, let's say in your predicament, like if you are more partial to one thing, you like this topic, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're all for this, you're against that. And your site comes out with some facts or whatever criticism against whatever you like, even though it's something you may not like to hear, because nobody likes to hear bad things about things they like.
Exactly.
You still have to come forward and present that as well. These are the facts.
Yeah.
They got to take account, even though I think it's a crock because I'm all for it. I know nobody wants to hear any wrongdoing. That's like I'm gonna put this out there. That's like Fox News and Dominion right now.
Yeah, that whole thing.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get political. Well, not political.
But you're also presenting a fact.
But according to Fox, though, but the thing with Fox though is all the other news media outlets are covering this. Fox is not covering it.
All I hear right now are sirens outside my window. So you started something.
Yeah. So they ended up, they put the stuff on their websites and stuff, but they put it so far down the line and so small where everything else that they talk about pops up first, but you have to type it in their search engine, and then you'll see the little video clip. And when you see it, like, even though it happened, their way of telling the story, it doesn't seem like they're still taking accountability for, even though but like I said, you can go search their page, like you can scroll down through the stuff and you won't see it pop up. I would watch it on TV, never see them talk about it. And then when I go and search on their actual page, you have to like type it in. It'll pop up, but it's like one small little article or video. It's not going to put it out there front and center.
You're not going to have that issue with us. So right now, if this sounds like something you guys would be interested in following, again, it's going to be very fact-based. It's going to be a kind of like an online digital media empire when all said and good. So they're on all the social medias. So go to futurist.org and you can see all the social media links right away. So give them a follow.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out myself personally, because I get into that, and I constantly get into arguments with guys. Well, not guys. A couple people at work come in and they start running their mouth, and the thing is, I don't follow the news constantly because I'm busy doing other things. So there's sometimes where I can't rebuttal because I want to be. If I'm gonna come back at them, I want to make sure I'm coming back with facts and not hearsay. Well, they said this and they said that and this, but it's always when you bring something about their people. Well, why they looking into Trump and all this? What about Hunter Biden's and this person's laptop and this and that? And I'm like it, you know, I'm like,
no deflection, just facts. That's what we're presenting.
Yeah, and that's what it seems constant. It's always, instead of dealing with what's in front of you, it's always what about.
It's something that's necessary in this world. So
it's like we could be talking about 2 + 2, but well, why are you coming at us with 2 + 2? What about 2 + 3? Those guys. I'm like, no.
We'll go back to the breakfast argument. I can go on Twitter and say I love pancakes, and somebody would be like, "Oh, so you must hate French toast?" Like, no, it's literally not what I said.
Exactly. That's like I like. We're definitely gonna have to get into this maybe on another not on a Body Slam show podcast. We could actually pop something up and do something.
There will be
our own political stuff.
There will hopefully be a podcast coming, so I'll let y'all know. But
something maybe we can get multiple people from different parties and jump on here and argue it out.
I've actually wanted to do like a round table or something and get a couple of different party people
on here. Would be great. Would be nice to have a nice
just
round
to have
table.
a discussion. So
Yeah,
and because here's the thing, you know, in my not just my line of work, but just in my experience in general, I know plenty of people who are conservative and who are liberal, but who are also intelligent, reasonable people on both sides. Those are the people I want to get. I also know people that are so far to one side that you can't reason with them. And I'm not interested in having them on for a debate because it's not going to divulge into anything. So,
and that happens in the wrestling world too. When you talk about talent,
sure does.
Of what's a better promotion, who's a better wrestler. This
it happens
that,
right now. It's happening right now. If you go on Twitter, just look up what the WWE versus AEW discussion has boiled down to these days, and just. Or the CM Punk versus the Elite discussion that's going on right now. Like it's insanity. But
I think that's all we have for the time. Yeah. At the end there, we got off topic. We started talking about, but you know what? It happens. We do life happens within the world of wrestling. There is other stuff with that intermingles with what we do, and politics is definitely one of the things that actually
unfortunately we all have to deal with.
Well, it gets entwined when especially when you have wrestlers who go on news channels. Like here we go. I'm gonna go, like, we're still talking here. JBL, when he's on one of those right wing conservative business channels, he talks what he says about business. You have Tyrus, formerly known as what the hell
Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay in WWE. Yeah, he's on what, Fox and Friends or whatever it is,
something like that. Yeah,
something like that. He's on there spewing whatever he's spewing. I'm like I said, some stuff when people have the gift of gab. What comes out of their mouth could sound sincere, might sound great, good. And I'm not going to knock the guy, but you know,
your opinion is your opinion.
Yeah, but then, like I said, you look who they surround themselves with, of what type of people.
Surround yourself with people who think exactly the same. So,
yeah, well,
one of my big takebacks has always been, I always think back to when the Chris Benoit incident happened, and how the mainstream media just wanted to demonize the wrestling business, and they sent out Chris Jericho and JBL and Jim Ross and all these well-spoken people out there to be like, no, look, you didn't know the guy. Like we're not condoning what he did, but you can't just spew out all this stuff and act like, you know, wrestling is just horrible, the worst thing ever. And then you would see, like, they would get Deborah as an analyst, and it's like, why, of all the people you could have picked, why her? And I remember that always bothered me.
Well, that's the same thing when they do the whole thing with sports, like so far as football, you know, with the CTE, with the them committing suicide or killing their family, whatever. So that means football is a horrible thing too, as well, though. But you know what? We're taking up too much of the time of people tuning in. This is
people want their lunch now.
Yes. So, yeah, we got this breakfast.
This is brunch and body slams now.
Yeah.
Where's my screwdriver?
I apologize for us getting off track, but it is what it is. Next week, I definitely will be tuning in for the post-show results the next morning after Three Legacies. Hopefully, Chris joins me.
And if it doesn't work out, we'll be here the following week, and we'll cover everything, and we'll start hyping up the May show.
Well, I'll plug the results. I'll definitely be here to plug the results.
Yeah,
myself.
But if I'm not around, we can do a more in-depth breakdown on everything.
Definitely. Yeah, I don't want to leave
those front row.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to leave the fans hanging for like a week later and someone else covers it. Since we are the ones there live, you're on commentary.
We are Three Legacies Wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
We are Three Legacies
Wrestling. We build our legacy.
So, Saturday, April 29th, get your tickets, or don't be upset when you miss out. Either get your tickets or stay out in the. I can't even say stay out in the cold because it's warm weather now. But
I hope it's warm that weekend.
Well, I haven't actually checked the weather. I can do that real quick while we're wrapping up, and I can give you guys the weather forecast for spring
good.
forward.
We're good on that. We'll play it by ear. But anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. We love you all.
Yes.
We appreciate for the people that did tune in and leave comments. Pro Wrestling Magic and Gen Pro Women's Champion Ruthless Lala chimed in on the comment section. Jason Blade himself, check out his shop over in Hanover, PA. And our man Michael Mello, he might, who knows, he might very be a new analyst. So
let's give a shout out to our boy Montekia who dropped a like for us. So
did he? I didn't notice. I can't see the likes. I can only see the comments right now. All right,
we got it. So special love to Phil Stamper, Montekia Merck,
yes, Phil,
Tanya Harris, Tony Leyenda. Hope I said that right.
Yes, Tony Leyenda. He is the super crazy pro wrestling heavyweight champion.
And to the love reactions to Michael Mello and to Sandy Maligan.
We got them all coming out the woodwork from everywhere, from all over. They're tuning in from all over, from New York to New Jersey, from here in PA so far. And I think Phil's from the Maryland area, DC.
He's from Maryland.
Like
yep.
Yeah,
He's from
yeah.
That area.
So right now we're already covering 4 states and whoever else from wherever else, what other states that's out there. I think maybe one might have been from North Carolina. I'm not sure.
North Carolina.
I think maybe. So hey, we're making headway.
We're just all over the country.
We're starting. It starts off slow. This is season 3, episode 5, Breakfast and Body Slams. I'm Chio Frost. The man next to me in that classical Nintendo controller shirt. That's Mr.
Yes, sir.
That's Mr. Chris O'Malley. Don't forget to check him out on Twitch.
Let me put my PS5 controller next to my NES shirt. Yeah, that's totally classic.
CKC 2 C's online, as well as futureis.org.
Follow us.
Yeah, and follow us.
Show
like, share,
love.
comment, subscribe. Bodyslamspodcast.com. Hit that notification button to find out when we are live on air. The comments and question box is open for everyone to chime in, ask questions, show some love whatsoever. You can like, share, follow on many social medias, especially on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can check out our playlist of our past shows, our past seasons. We have them all up on the website as well, if you just want to do it on YouTube as well. And if you're on the go, there's a listen section. So you can listen to on audio platforms, as you know, for other podcasts. It's on the website. You just go there, pick which one you want to listen to. We're on oh my God. There's Audible, there's Amazon podcast, there's the Google podcast, there's Apple. There's a whole host of list of podcasts that you can listen to while you're either in the gym, on the drive, in the car, whatsoever. So that way you don't have to take your eyes
at your
off
job.
At your job. So that way you don't have to take your eyes off.
Subject your coworkers to listening to us. There you go.
Yes,
that's what you should do. Make them listen.
Yes, indeed. Like I said, once again, for Chris, our man T, who's probably still in bed sitting at home, our man Joey Image, who is recovering from neck surgery. Love you, Joe. Get well.
Get well.
We are the Bodyslams podcast team, and we'll see you next week. So peace out, folks. Thank you.